Hi friends, I'm Stargirl, and in this series we're gonna learn how to draw little kitties. So come on, let's make some magic.
Stargirl makes magic!
The first thing you are going to do is grab your pencil and start making a circle. Can be in any side of the paper sheet, it doesn't matter, but just keep in mind it's going to be the head of our cat. So you do it, then you will select the orientation that you want for your cat with this cross. Then you will make a bigger circle which will be the body of your cat. Then with these triangles, you will make the legs. Remember, they have to be one behind the other one or one longer than the other one to show that your cat is kind of made on a perspective side. You know what I mean? Then you will continue with the S, which is going to be the tail. Triangles for the ears. And you can start sketching your kitty. It might look like if I'm pushing hard on this pencil, but I want to tell you I am not. This is a type B3, which make it look way thicker, but I'm actually pushing very soft. I like this type of pencils because it's pretty easy to draw with them. You can be precise, you can see the lines you're actually drawing, and when it comes the time to erase it, it's easy to do it. So if you want to know the materials I am using to draw in this video or in any other video, I will leave the list of my materials in the description below with the links where you can get them from. So if you ever want to work with the same stuff I'm working with, you're more than welcome, and I can teach you how to use them properly. Okay, now that we're done with our sketch, here we come with our marker. I like to use Staedtler. I will use a zero point 0.5 point because for me it's just the right size. Remember that for make these lines, you don't have to push hard. Also, this marker is made for that. You don't have to push hard to make it work. The ink comes out very easy, very soft. It gets properly absorbed by the paper sheet. It doesn't matter the material of it, so you can choose the paper sheet you want or you feel comfortable the most to use. And this is how our drawing is going after we put the ink on top of the pencil. You see, it's pretty smooth. You can even draw continuous lines with this one, and it will look like if it's professional. You don't will have problems with the ink splashing all over the sides of your drawing and destroying it. Now that we see how our drawing is getting shape, you can tell me in the comments below how are you doing with your drawing so far. If you'll be having any issue, if you think that it's pretty easy for you to draw this way, and if you really like it, please give me some thumbs up so I know that you like this content and I continue with it. Now that our cat is gaining shape, it's a good time to tell you the story behind this drawing. This was a very special request from my sister. This is her cat, named TITA. The story of Tita starts when my sister was hanging out at the beach and she was eating mariscos at her favorite place. Then she heard some little meowings coming from a corner of the restaurant, and when she turned her head, she saw Tita. She was so cute and so little. She was so tiny that she fit on her whole hand. That's how small she was. And my sister just fell in love with her, and she said to herself, if I call this cat and this cat wants to come to me, I will take her home. And this happened. She started to call the cat. The cat came to her, and it was pretty easy for her to just hold her, hug her, and since then they are together. They had a very rough time in the beginning because since Tita wasn't a stray cat, she didn't have all the stuff she needed to be healthy. So she came with some health issues that made my sister struggle a bit with her. And they had to go to the pet doctor over and over and over for a couple weeks. But after all that persistence, after all my sister's caring and loving, and Hotita was a very strong cat who wanted to live and enjoy this life, he became healthy again. And now they are very happy together. It is a very playful kitty, and we just love her so much. She became family, exactly as all the other cats we have, which all of them are rescue cats. And this is something that I think all of us should know and do. Stray animals have a very hard time out there with weather issues, with other animals, they struggle with food. So the last thing we can do is be kind to them. That's all. Now that you know the story of Tita, don't you think that this drawing is way more special? Because this represents how nice she is, how cute she looks, but how brave. With that position, with the four paws, position firm, like she's ready to face the world as it comes. Okay, now we can start bringing some color to Tita. I will start using the base for the colors, which will be all the lightest versions of the main colors I want her to use. Now I'm using a light yellow on some areas of the fur because Tita is a calico cat. These cats are also called tricolor cats because they share like brown, yellow, and kind of black mix in their fur. They're very special. And something that you might didn't know about this type of cats is that mostly of them are females. If you ever find a cat with this pattern of colors, is almost 100% chance that is going to be a female. Okay, now that we finish with that part 4, we will continue with the other colored areas. Now, this is like a dark brown, but we don't want to make it too dark. So, as you can see, I'm just starting with the base of the colors he would have. So these are kind of light. After we finish with the full coloring of her fur, as it has to be, or the patterns that she has in her body, then we can continue with the darker spectrum of the colors we are using now. Let's say we're using a yellow. This is a light yellow. And after we finish, to bring shadow, to draw the stripes, to draw some patterns of the fur, we will use a darker yellow. Now we are using this kind of greenish brown color. After we finish, we will use a darker color, but from the same family of colors that we are using here right now. Also remember that anytime you are coloring with markers, try to follow one line, one pattern of lines. So this way your drawing will look way cleaner than if you just take it and start painting and painting and painting and painting and painting like if you didn't have control over it. Okay? Also, it makes it way easier because this allows you to see what you're doing. If you leave any white spot that you want to fill back, okay? If you forgot like to connect, let's say, this area that should have this wrong color, it allows you to, you know? Okay, we continue with the parts of the legs, and we are almost done with this part of coloring Tita. We can keep looking where else we have to bring some color here on her back leg. Can you see what I was talking about when I told you to put one leg short into another one? The legs that are hidden goes a bit shorter. The ones that are in the outside area, they are a bit longer. Why? This gives a sense of perspective. Like if we get this kinda turn a bit on the side, so it looks way better in the eye than if you put everything flat or on the same line. That way it will not look proportional and it's not going to look professional. Also remember I told you that when you are coloring with markers, follow the same pattern of strips. It's because of this. As you see, I forgot to illuminate an area of Tita. So now that I connected it with, it looks like if nothing happened. Can you see it? If I did it in a different way, it will completely be easy to see the huge difference. Like how since the beginning I did not painted that area of Tita. Same pattern with the one that I'm doing with the face right now. Can you see? It's getting easy to blend both areas because why? I follow the same pattern of stripes. Okay. I also forgot to fill this area of the ear. And that's it. We are done with the first part of the patterns of colors of Tita. Now we can finally start adding some shadow to our drawing. Remember I told you we first started with a lighter yellow and now we go with the darker one. This is a little dark, it's not like an orange one. It's basically the same version of the color but with a stronger pigment. You can see we can add some fur, some little shadows and little extra details. We will do the same with the brown color. With this one we will add the stripes that goes in the pattern of Tita's fur. Okay, just remember not to paint over the yellow areas of Tita so we don't interrupt the pattern that we already created for her. So you can see we just continue giving some stripes, adding some details. Also, we will use this color to add shadows. You see? This way we make it look more 3D, more like if it's not just a plain drawing with no dimensions. You can clearly see the difference. We also have to follow the shadow that we already added into the yellow areas so it seems like a uniform pattern and not like different paths that has nothing to do with each other. We can also continue adding some shadows for the area of the arms, for the areas of the legs. So you can see here and continue adding some stripes too. You don't have to stay only in the area that is round. You can also extend the stripes more on the rest of the fur, because cats don't only have the stripes in one section of their fur, they have it kind of mixed. So you also make it look more like you actually know what you're doing and you know how cats are. I truly believe that the funniest part of making a drawing is coloring, because I don't know, I just feel like we started with couple lines with a pencil. It kinda looked weird. It was more about trust the process, and now everything is getting together, everything is getting shape, and it gives us a lot of more confidence about how we think is going to be the final result. You see? It's just a matter of keep adding details and following what your intuition and your creativity tells you to do. We still adding some patterns to the scale. You don't really have to go crazy about it. It's only a matter of have fun. Let's follow your creativity and keep adding shadows. Now we will use some gray color for the part of the white fur. You don't really have to be too stressed out about this step, because honestly it's a matter of keep going with the flow. You already have the shadows lines that you made with the brown, the ones that you made with the yellow, so all you have to do is continue with those shadows and add some lines or little dots to keep creating the effect of fur in your kitty. Like this, just keep going, keep going with the flow. Let flow your creativity. You don't have to do too much. It's not a matter to overdo, to add and add and add and add. It's just a matter of just see little details, and as you can see, sometimes less is more. That's it. Only keep adding a bit of shadow on the feet, because they're the ones that are touching the ground, and that area still has some shadow. And that was the fur of our cat. See, it's done. Okay, now the gray will also have a little bit extra of darker gray, just to give a little bit more of deepness to our cat. Now we continue with the same process as with the other colors. Exactly the same. First, we add our layer of light pink on the areas we want to use it, and then we will add the layers with the darker pink. You see? This is simple. It's just like basically the same process for giving colors to our drawings when you are using markers. This is basically just the simplest way. Anyone can do it, and it's perfect for beginners. Again, lighter green, we will use it in this case for the eyes. We will also use it for some grass. I put it like in this angle way on the feet area, because it gives the effect that the feet are stepping on the grass and squishing it. You see? We add some dots just to like feel the ground, and don't put too much. Now follow the same process, darker green. That's it. You see? It is adding some extra, like this really bring more deepness to a drawing. Now it's not only a 2D thing, is more like something that has lives, that has color, that is expressing something. And we finally got the final touch for our drawing, the eyes. Wow, That completely changed the whole drawing. You see, this is the final result, and now it's time to sign it. Remember, you are an artist, and every artist signs their art. Remember, add the year, and ta-da! So, that was pretty fun, right? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and if there is anything else you would like to learn how to draw, leave it in the comments below, and we will make it happen next video.